There's a couple ultrasounds I want to go over. The first is here, which is a cardiac ultrasound. This is what was saved, and there's no other clips. I don't have a parasternal long, no parasternal short, no apical four chamber. This is really the only clip I have saved. And a couple things. First off, the depth is too superficial. I need this to be a little bit deeper. I need to see the posterior pericardium. I need to see the descending aorta. I know you can see the RV here. You're getting the heart and oblique cut here, and I really need to see all chambers in the view to really say that there's no RV strain. In addition, just looking at this, I can't 100% tell if the ejection fraction is intact. And again, because I don't see the posterior pericardium, I'm not sure if there's a pericardial effusion. Most likely there's not, but if I had more views, I could better say. But I have lung views here, there's the heart, and then the IVC. So this is the only cardiac view I have, so I think it's limited. I don't think you can safely state that there's a good EF. I don't think you can say that there's RV strain or not, and an effusion. I think you can't comment just based on this one clip. Now, the IVC was read as normal, and to me, I would not call this normal. To me, this is collapsing completely with respirations. This is someone that, regardless of the clinical process, I would give a fluid bolus. When you see the walls of the IVC touch like this, to me that coordinates with a very low CVP in someone who is volume depleted. And so I would not call this a normal IVC, I would actually call this abnormal. The last thing just to go over is this is your DVT ultrasound, and I agree the vein collapses completely. I just want you to look at the artery here. This is sometimes what we see in older patients. This is severe calcinosis of the artery, and this happens from time to time. And so I can't tell based on ultrasound if there's an arterial clot. When you have calcified vessels like this, you can't really see well into the vessel. And so it's hard to tell if there's a clot or what's going on in the artery. But this is something we're seeing more frequently in older people, which is calcified vessels. But the main take-home points for the cardiac ultrasound, to me, I think this is limited. In the IVC, I think this is abnormal since it's collapsing completely with respirations. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, thanks for saving.